All right. What's up, YouTube? What's up, family? Hey, what do we have today? The problem with dumb characters. I hated it. Even as a kid. I'm like, because why are you acting so. We can't say that word. But why are you acting like that? And you know
A
that
staple trope in American TV.
can't.
Also the most overused. And it's not like I hate the dumb character trope. They're there for a reason. They can get a quick and easy laugh at the audience, and it works. Some of the funniest jokes from these shows comes from the dumb character. Some of these characters becoming fan favorites.
Yeah,
But
really.
there is a such thing as overdoing it. And good lord do they overdo it, oh my goodness. Flanderization, the art of taking one trait from a character and making it their whole personality. Believe it or not all of these characters started off so annoyingly dense. They actually
Cosmo
had
was
more than
normal.
just one personality trait. And somewhere down the line, the writers forgot that and made them just straight stupid. And that's what we about to get into today, man. The tired, dumb character trope. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh yeah! Well, you know what I think? Who cares what you think? You're a girl now!
Now I know this one may be hard to believe, but once upon a time,
Yep.
Cosmo was actually smart. I know, crazy work, but hear me out. Let me introduce 90s Cosmo. The
And look how good the animations look before this too. And this was a different voice character.
deep voice, smooth talking goofball.
We're magic. Ooh,
See?
magic. Ooh.
Coming out the original batch.
We're magic. Oof. Yep. I know he had got all the baddies then. I don't know what happened. Lobotomy season, something. The switch off, and then that's it. No, but wait. I like their alternates. I love their alternates. The blue ones. I guess their names is just reversed. But yeah, I love them. Yeah.
Affiliate Pen Shorts
And
from the Nickelodeon block Oh Yeah Cartoons.
And they
Now
got
this Cosmo
square
had the
heads,
standard
yeah.
personality of a 60s sitcom dad. Father knows best type beat. Now this Cosmo was actually cool, making slick and witty remarks every 5 seconds. His voice ain't agonizing to listen to. And most importantly, he ain't stupid. Now I don't know what went on in the background to make them want to switch up Cosmo into a high-pitched talking idiot, but switch it back. And we never gotta go back to the Oh Yeah cartoon days. We can go to season 1 Cosmo, my personal favorite Cosmo. He's not the typical 60s dad, but he also not a complete dummy. This Cosmo was still witty, voice a little higher, but it's alright. He actually shows love to Wanda. It doesn't act like he can't stand her presence. You know what I'm saying? A character, and not a character. Shows love to Wanda. It doesn't act like he can't stand her presence.
Yeah, this is insane. This is how y'all gonna be built literally in like 2 years. I can already see it. Oh look. Yeah. Oh yeah. He got the U haircut. Cause in the U, that's where you know yours is receding. Right? But you're still trying to hang on to it. It's receding, and then you got the U top, or like the front part of it is all off, and then you just keep the sides. Look at this build.
You know what I'm saying? A character, and not a caricature. Now looking at the new series, it does seem like they calmed down Cosmo a bit. His voice still annoying, but he not.
What
You know
happened?
what I'm saying? And they also revived 90s Cosmo inside of Poof. With Cosmo being one of the worst cases of flanderization, it's good to at least see that they're trying to fix what they messed up. Even though it might be 20 years too late. But better now than never, you know what I'm saying?
I haven't fadoodled with Cat.
You could have if you wanted to.
Just hit me up. They was all bad. All of them. Jade, Tori. Who else? Trina. I guess that's it. All of them was bad. All.
Now, Kat is probably the only person on this list while witnessing them get dumber in real time. They took her from a flirtatious, arrogant teenager into a literal child. She got hit with flanderization bad. Like, during the end of the series, Kat is mentally 8 years old. And I just can't understand why they decided to do this, because it ain't like it was anything wrong with season 1 Kat. Now, Kat from the first couple of episodes, I get it. That catchphrase was gonna get annoying. But take away that catchphrase, she cool. I like
What catchphrase? Let me see if I remember. Hold on.
this Kat. And it's not like I don't like stupid Kat, other than her voice, because oh my goodness, that's annoying. Bro, I don't understand Nickelodeon with making their characters more stupid over time, and as a result, their voices get more high-pitched. Why y'all do that? Stop it. Now, like I said, it ain't like I don't like stupid Kat. I just don't understand why they needed to change her when there was nothing wrong with the original. But if you listen to what Kat be saying, there might be some lore as to why she acts the way she does. Now hold on, I'm about to get in my conspiracy bag, man. Let's get it. So if you watch the show, you realize that anytime Kat brings up her family, it is almost never normal. It's always something deranged. And most of these deranged acts come from her brother. Through her
I guess that's a real one. I guess.
Stories, we find out that Kat's brother got stabbed, shot, stole 12 gallons of human blood, sexually abused a horse, a vacuum cleaner, been in prison, bit her toes. It's crazy to say this is a kid show, ain't it? To put it simply, Kat's brother is psychotic. And it's not just her brother, her uncle crazy too. I think it's safe to assume that Kat's home life is very toxic. And you ain't even gotta assume it. This scene confirms it.
I'm under my bed, I'm under my bed, I'm under my bed.
It's obvious things were rough for Kat growing up, which is why she acts the way she does in season 1. But from her drastic change in character from season 1 to the rest of the series, I'm guessing something very traumatic happened to this chick between these seasons. And it got something to do with her brother. And whatever it was, it made her regress in age as a coping mechanism to deal with said trauma. Hey, did I remind y'all this is a kid's show? Nickelodeon. Crazy.
Just relax. We'll turn on the radio. Would you like?
Nah, London is definitely up there. Yeah. That's besides Candace, that's literally the next person that I
The way they did London's character is so dirty, bro, it's crazy. Now, just like Kat, London starts off as slightly airheaded and then slowly gets more stupid as the time goes. But unlike Kat, London doesn't have a reason. She's just stupid. I'm sure most people are aware by now, but if you're not, London Tipton was supposed to be a parody of Paris Hilton, the ditzy rich girl living off of daddy's money. And in knowing that, I feel like they handled her very well in the beginning. She was ditzy, airheaded, but she wasn't downright stupid. She was mostly just oblivious to poor people problems. The things that everybody else had to learn was a foreign concept to her. Everything she has in life was handed to her, so she walks around thinking the world revolves around her.
Exactly. That's not what you want to do with your kids. When I get rich, right, I'm not spoiling nobody. I'm treating it the same way. You get gifted on your birthday and Christmas. The other days, just act normal. You don't spoil your kids. You let them learn their ways on their own.
And as a result, most normal things just wasn't in her realm of understanding. But the thing about Zack and Cody's London is, although she was oblivious to some things, in other areas, she was very intelligent in. There was things in the earlier seasons where she had to get other people hip to it. So she wasn't just completely
She's like
stupid.
Patrick. Okay.
Until we get this Real Life on Deck, oh my goodness. There's nothing redeeming about how they did London and On Deck, bro. Her airheadedness got maxed out to straight stupidity. She became way more ignorant, way more irritating. On top of that, they held this chick back like 2-3 times, man. She in the same grade as Zack and Cody. She not just a super senior. This chick is a super duper senior. She canonically graduates in her 20s, bro. Like I said, the disrespect is crazy. Now, that's not to say that London ain't funny at times, because sometimes she do got it with the jokes. But all I'm saying is, if you bring Zack and Cody London to On Deck, she eating her in every category, man.
That's what PJ stands for? I'm afraid so.
My
name is Potty John?
Now, after talking about all the characters that got done dirty, let's talk about somebody who was handled the right way. Now, PJ is easily one of the best dumb characters I can remember in my childhood. Because unlike everybody else, PJ...
Let me see if I remember the theme song. I actually don't remember.
It's on the table. You heard me?
I actually don't remember the theme song. Hold Hold on. If I hear it, then I'll remember.
PJ doesn't get more stupid over time. If anything, we get to understand him more. Yes, he's known as the dumb character, but throughout the series, we also get to know him as the big brother, the working man, a young man in love, moving out, getting his own spot with his friend, going to college, dropping out of college, pursuing his passions. It's almost like PJ is a character. Ain't that crazy? Good Luck Charlie did what most shows don't know how to do, which is actually flesh out characters and make them more than just one note, more than just the stupid one. Good Luck Charlie knew to put character first and joke second. But at the end of the day, I know what these writers was doing. It's understandable, and I can't be mad at it. But I gotta have my criticism. They're seeing what works and driving what works full force. None of us like what Cosmo became. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't have stupid Cosmo if people didn't react positively to stupid Cosmo. Childlike Cat is kind of weird, but at the end of the day, we wouldn't have Childlike Cat if people didn't react positively to Childlike Cat. And London became a shell of her former self. But at the end of the day, I ain't about to repeat myself. Y'all know what's up. And that's where PJ comes in with the difference. Because we reacted positively to stupid PJ. But instead of the writers just driving home his stupidity, they kept it where it was at and just expanded on his character, making us care about him more. And that's where these other writers messed up at. You see what works? Don't panic and put it in the overdrive. Expand on it. Y'all should take some notes from Good Luck Charlie, aka the best Disney Channel
Wait,
show
I
of all
just now
time.
realized. Hold on. Good Luck Charlie. Wait, hold on. When did that come out? I think she was iCarly before iCarly. This came out 2010. Oh no, iCarly came out first, 2007. But
I
yeah,
said it and I'm
they
still.
were both YouTubers. Vloggers. Was it? Yeah. Very good video. So they was both vloggers. So they was basically ahead of their time. Both of them. If you want to include Fred, go ahead and include. I don't know. Did it crash? Yep. See, look, I can't see myself. Hold on. All right. But make sure that y'all have a good day every day. I don't even drink this. I got that at the thrift store.